How to tackle that frustrating and often uncomfortable swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet. Imagine this. You press into your ankle, and a dent stays there, as if your skin has become Play-Doh. This is called pitting edema, and believe it or not, I used to experience it myself. In this video, we will discuss what is edema and how to get rid of it. So let's dive in. Have you ever looked at someone with a round face and thought it might just be a little extra weight? What if I told you that it could actually be a sign of blood sugar issues? That's right, a round face can sometimes indicate deeper health problems, including the very same issues that lead to edema. Back when I was dealing with this, I had no idea what was really going on inside my body. But the truth is, I had a lot of health problems, and pitting edema was just one of them. So, what exactly is edema? Swollen legs, ankles, and feet are the most common signs of this condition. If you've ever looked it up, you might have come across explanations pointing to liver problems, kidney issues, heart trouble, or even too much sodium in your diet. But here's the kicker. These aren't always the real culprits. There's something much more common at play, and it's something you can fix easily, without resorting to medications like blood thinners or diuretics, which often come with a host of side effects. The swelling you're seeing, especially in your lower legs and ankles, often boils down to a problem with the tiny pumps in your cells. These pumps are responsible for moving fluid in and out of your cells, and when they stop working properly, it's like the pump in your basement breaking down. Just as a broken basement pump can lead to flooding, a malfunctioning cell pump leads to fluid retention in your body, resulting in that uncomfortable swelling known as edema. Now here's where things get interesting. The specific pump that's not working in this case is called the sodium-potassium pump. This tiny pump is crucial. It uses up about 30 to 40% of all the energy that goes into a cell. But when this pump fails, fluid starts to accumulate outside the cells instead of being properly regulated inside, causing that familiar swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet. But why does this pump fail in the first place? It all comes back to your blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar is too high, it leads to a process called glycation. Think of glycation as sugar molecules attaching themselves to proteins in your blood, like a marshmallow stuck to a protein bar. Once that sugar attaches, it doesn't come off, permanently affecting the protein's ability to function. This not only impacts how your blood carries nutrients and oxygen throughout your body, but also clogs up your circulation, leading to a lack of blood flow. And where does that blood pool? You guessed it, your lower legs and ankles, causing swelling. But that's not all. High blood sugar doesn't just affect your circulation, it also causes sodium to build up in your body. And as the saying goes, where sodium goes, water follows. This creates a vicious cycle of fluid retention, swelling, and discomfort. Over time, this can even affect the nerves in your feet, leading to numbness, tingling, and what's known as peripheral neuropathy. So, what's the solution? It's simpler than you might think. There are 3 key nutrients that can help get that sodium-potassium pump back on track: potassium, magnesium, and vitamin bone. Let's start with potassium. The problem with potassium is that it's tough to get enough of it through your diet. You need around 4,700 milligrams a day, which is the equivalent of eating over 15 bananas daily. But that's not exactly practical, especially considering the sugar content in bananas. Instead, focus on potassium-rich foods like avocados, leafy greens, and berries, which give you the potassium you need without the added sugar. Next up is magnesium. Magnesium plays a critical role in energy production and muscle function, and a deficiency can lead to fatigue and muscle cramps. To boost your magnesium levels, incorporate more pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and leafy greens into your diet. Unlike potassium, you don't need as much magnesium. About 420 milligrams a day should do the trick. You can also consider a good quality electrolyte powder, but make sure it's free from hidden sugars that could undo all your hard work. Now let's talk about the unsung hero of this whole process, vitamin bone. This vitamin is crucial for carbohydrate metabolism, which means it helps your body process the sugar you consume. Without enough bone, your body can't convert sugar into energy effectively, leading to a buildup of glycated proteins that clog your circulation. And where does all that lead? You guessed it, back to those swollen legs, ankles, and feet. Fish, Whole grains, cereals, green peas, beans, lentils, and yogurt are rich sources of vitamin B1. Have you ever dealt with swelling like this? What tips or tricks have worked for you? Drop a comment below and let's share our experience.